And good evening. Yes, we're back. We're back again to try some more Trainsim, and hopefully this time we get working scenario, working scenery even, and working audio. Which, if you're watching this on YouTube, won't make any sense to you because the video that I did where it all failed isn't on YouTube. If you want to go and see it, it is on Twitch still for a little while. Basically, my error in changing some cables around, evening Sam, meant that the audio was completely mucked up. It seemed like I had no center channel. I had left and right only coming through. So anything that should have been coming through, in theory, a center channel, I wasn't hearing. So I had to spend the whole of the journey on Trainsim with my head tilted slightly to the right, so that Track IR picked up the sound just off center. And also because of the scenario I did, there was no working scenery. So yeah, it was a bit of an issue. So I'm not going to put that on YouTube. Hopefully now I've solved the audio issue, and hopefully this time there's no scenery problems. And this time I'm going to drive a brand new train. The Just Trains Voyager is what we're going to attempt. I've just lowered the challenge of finding a second scenario once you finish the first one. Yeah, Trainsim investigation, exactly, Sam. So we've got to do this from a cold start as well, which I have cheated slightly, and I've got the manual. If I can find which one it was again. Voyager to Didcot. There we go. So that's what we're going to do. We'll click on start, and yeah, I've got the manual and telling you how to start the train. So I'm going to be making a note of that. So just over there outside my eye line. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're new to my videos, welcome. Trainsim, I think, is going to be a regular part of the channel now. I'm getting really into it. Not as much as I am with X-Plane, but flight videos don't seem to be that popular at the moment on YouTube. So it could be that we have Trainsim Wednesdays. Yeah, no, it should be Tuesday. Good evening, driver. Due to some fleet problems, first have contracted us to cover some services for them from Bristol to Reading. There's a lot of rush hour commuters still. So 2 units are required. Start of the unit, prepare to leave at 19:30. Don't know if I've got Chiltern Main Line lowered. So yes, here we are in the Voyager. And if I look at my instructions, it is Shift and W. And we've got to put these out, I think, from memory. And then to start the train, we need to go to some else keys all on the left side. Press the engine start button to fire out the engines. Now, right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to fire out the engines and then I'm going to go to the outside view. So press the start button. It's live, Jim. It's alive. So we've got working audio. And it should be going. It is. From your left ear to the right ear. Right, we've got to wait for the TMS initialization. That's pretty quiet, Jim. I can turn the volume up if you want. There we go, how's that? Is that better? So we shouldn't get the noise issues that we did in the failed stream. Yeah, I'm sort of with you on that, Sam. But yeah, there's certain bits of Train Sim I do really like. Right, so now I've got to put it in gear. Which we've done. So now we should be ready to go at 1930, it said. So how's that volume wise from in here? Is it too quiet? I do like the variety of routes we get with Train Sim. That's the plus. And the variety of trains. So 1930 it said it's our departure. And then we've actually, this is another one where we come through Swindon again. So we go to Bath Spa, Chippenham, Swindon and Didcot. Could be a bit louder. I think it's making it louder. I've got to do that in Windows, I think. So let me just do that quickly. So I did turn it down. There we go. How's that? Usually reverse. You have to twiddle the knob. The one UI doesn't work, I think. No, it's fine. We're in forward. So I should be ready to go as soon as we're at time. The evening string being morning blinky. And then 11 miles to Bath Spa. And away we go, hopefully. Doesn't that sound good? Very quiet in the cab. Right, switching tracks. Or that one. So we've got 90 coming up then. As soon as we get through this, we'll go to external view and give it the beans. Now, I didn't think anything would sound as good as the HST. Looks wise, I prefer the look of the HST. Right, 90. But that sounds pretty special, doesn't it? And very quiet in here, which it would be, I suppose. And then we got 100 coming up. Is there a cab light in here? Oh, we got a horn button. Sounds a bit naff. Yeah, I'm just looking for a cab. What's this one over here? Hang on. Cab lights below the radio. There we go. We have lights. So yes, the dials do light up. So just about to hit the 90. So I'll back it off, because we haven't quite cracked through to the 100 yet. It's got an engine in each car then. So it's multi-engine, looking at the exhaust stacks. Lights are on. Unless you mean those lights. There you go, that better? Oh yeah, it's two trains. Oh, it said it's two trains, wasn't it? Two trains linked together. So there's the rear one. Oh, someone's got a cough. Oh, that sounds quite nice from in here. See, I could do with that engine noise in the cab. Someone's calling me. I've only got 5 miles to go to Bath. And you purchased Wreckfest. Yeah, Wreckfest, brilliant. Wreckfest, something I've been saying for a while, that it'd be awesome in multiplayer. But there isn't many people in my community that have got it. Well, it's nice to have working audio. It's nice to have working scenery as well. And yeah, liking this. Shame we're taking it as far as Didcot, really. We're getting proper stereo as well. It's quite nice. You're getting that as I turn in my head. You're getting the stereo separation. That's quite cool, or you should be. Just hope we have working brakes. It'll be fine, he says. Right, 2 miles to go. We got 90 limit coming up. Press the blue button on the radio. Oh, that one.
This is an NRN radio test call.
That's quite cool. A HST coming the other way. Right, slowing down, coming into Bath. I do like the look of it. I love the sound of it as well. Shame we didn't get a bit more engine noise in the cab, but you can live with that. As normal, I've braked very, very early. I didn't quite know how quick it was going to slow down. Those are coming to Bath Spa, looking rather nice. So it's nice to have working scenery compared to what we had. Was it last night we did this? Which, although it was an enjoyable journey, the audio was a major issue. So we're due at Bath Spa at 1944. We're going to arrive at 1940. And we haven't been speeding. And in we come. There's a platform that exists as well. Slow it down. Arrived at Bath Spa. So it's probably going to make us sit and wait here now for a little while. It's great. I didn't realise these things were DMUs. I didn't realise you could link multiple ones together. So I'm guessing it's what, a 4-car minimum? 2, 3, 4. Well, they could do a 2, I suppose. They could take out these two and just do a 2-car. It means it's quite a flexible consist. Oh, he's sneezing now. Had a cough a minute ago. Oh no, still his cough. It sounds really nice from in here. He is going to make us wait until 1944. Oh, someone getting on. It's quite nice. It's single-handed operation for me. I haven't got my little keylogger thing, keystroke thing, key thingy. Oh, cool. There you go. We'll stick with the Voyager then. So once we've done this run, we'll switch over to the Chiltern main line and do a 40-minute run in the Voyager. So the whole YouTube video / stream will be all in the Voyager. Yeah, Bath Spa looking quite nice as well. The river, fairly well modelled. Yeah, I might not have installed then, Larwood. In that case, we may not be doing Chiltern. Right, should be about a minute to go. We're due to depart. And then make our way off to Chippenham. And then Swindon, where we had the guided tour of Swindon last time we were here. Well, there, we haven't got there yet. It does sound really nice though. Oh, it's getting closer. Go on, you can do it, time. It's actually getting dark while we're sat here. Oh, doors are closing. Doors are closed. Chippenham Platform 2. Sorry, but how can you not find that an awesome noise? Oh, even the revs drop, it sounds nice. Right, 40 limit. And then we got a 60. Yeah, I did look at the Sky and Weather Enhancement Pack, but oh damn it, speeding. But doesn't really bring that many benefits from what I've heard. From a passenger point of view, it's not nice. Well, it's quite nice back here, apart from someone's ringing phone. Answer the phone and change your ringtone. Right, 75 limit, then 100 limit again. What's that screen's for? Oh, it's got a thing. I'm going to do the radio thing again because that was quite cool.
Welcome to the remote radio test unit. Please leave your message after the tone.
This is an NRN radio test call.
That is quite cool. So's that. If not a bit loud, but it's quite cool. Right, up to 90. 10 miles to go to Chippenham. It's a lot quicker than the HST, I'll give it that. Oh, that sounds so nice on the wind down as well. Yeah, you can have it in the other ear. That's my new favourite noise. Oh, back it off. Right, 125 coming up now, which isn't very short. Isn't very short lived. Isn't very long lived. From memory, from the way down. And this is the box tunnel, I think. No, it's the one after this. Used to be little tunnel symbols on the map telling you about to go into the box tunnel or into a tunnel. They've gone. Oh. London to Brighton might be alright. Yeah, non-broken tunnels and scenery and audio. Audio's working as well, Tux. Right, gaining speed. And a damn fine piece of kit this is as well. See the radio thing again.
Welcome to the remote radio test unit. Please leave your message after the test.
This is an NRN radio test call.
NRN radio test call.
A different voice the last time. That was a different voice, wasn't it? It wasn't the same thing. I still got that cough. Right, 3 miles to go. Oh, we haven't got that. Make the noise. Yeah, voice change surgery. And my tracksuit trousers are a bit tight. That's probably what it is. That'll make the voice go higher, wouldn't it? Not lower. Damn it. Yeah. We're not going to get to 125. We've got to start slowing down for Chippenham. Okay, lots of braking. Bing. Yeah, it's not the same. Okay, well the braking was a bit better than I thought it was going to be. And into Chippenham we come, slowly. Roughly on time there, we were due in at... Oh, it hasn't got a time we were due in, but 1955 we're due to arrive. As Thomas pulled slowly into the station. And open come the doors. So yeah, braking isn't bad from 100 and something miles an hour. Right, next stop, my hometown. Which is actually modelled really, really well. Swindon Platform 3. Oh, sneeze. Yeah, I really like the audio. Bonus that it's working tonight as well, which is, you know, a bit of a plus. It's quiet in the cab. I wish the cab noise was just like this sort of level. It's a little bit noisier. I suppose the engine is all the way down the back here, so you wouldn't hear that much of it, would you, when you're right up the front? So it probably is realistic. I should imagine they've taken sound samples of what it's like in the cab of one of these things. It's a bonus to arrive with audio, yeah. I just wish now we were taking this thing all the way into Paddington. And actually be quite a nice run with this train and not finishing at Didcot. Whereas on the way down, when we did the HST one last week, we didn't stop at Didcot, did we? Did Reading, Swindon. It's a bonus to ride with audio and alive. Yeah, one of my things tomorrow, I'm going to try and do some Fernbus skins tomorrow. How hard can that be? And get my logo on there. Train communication. Nothing we can do here, is there? That's the Horny. So why is it a four-way joystick when it only goes one way? How does that sound from the outside? Okay, it's a touch screen, but no idea what it does. Alright, 12 miles to go to Swindon. $112 miles an hour. There's a clipboard light on your left. Oh yeah. That's quite cool for your clipboard. And a plug. So I can charge my phone. Or plug the... There's that table there, I can put my kettle in. B for the other tone hook. B. Well, that was a thing. The clipboard, the one thing has nothing on it. Yeah. It's just a waste of electric having that on. It's going to be dark when we get to Swindon. He's still coughing. Yeah, he's still coughing. Slightly annoying when he got two different... Did they run out of... Are they all red? Oh no. They're blue. So some red, some blue. Because they just run out of fabric. I still do. A decadent dream. 124. $125. I'll back it off slightly. There we go. That seems to be part of my train dressing. Yeah, it's a little bit missing at the back. A bit drafty in that carriage, I think. Oh, come on. 1 mile an hour over. Not got. I guess that's where the toilet and stuff is. No dining cars on this then. Alright, 6 miles to go. So there'll be a spur going off into Wootton Bassett, or from Wootton Bassett, or from Trowbridge and Westbury. The line cuts in here. Hi Graham. It's a full moon. Arrgh. And everyone else except Sam. What's Sam done wrong? Apart from liking, you know, those long planes with the stupid jet engines on. This wouldn't actually run on this line though, would it? The cross country. This would be GWR. Three miles to go. Yeah, definitely liking the train. Liking the fact we got proper audio. Oh, hello. Right, down to an 85. Does look quite nice out there. Skybox could be a bit better. Oh, so you've been doing a bit of flood repair today, have you, Tux? Right, and down to a 30. And in we come into sunny Swindon. It's where the Great Western Designer Outlet Village is, in the old railway works. That's where they used to make the trains. Yeah, I've slowed down a bit too much, haven't I? I actually missed a train here. I hadn't caught a train from Swindon for a while, and where we're coming into now, platform 3, is where the the westbound trains used to go from, and platform 1 was where the London trains used to go from. And as you come in the station, this tall building up here, the entrance to the station is on the bottom level of it. So you come into the station, go underneath the tracks, and come up in the middle. So I was running a bit late for a train, went through the ticket barrier, went underneath the underpass, up onto platform, only to find out that the train I was catching this way towards Chippenham was on platform 4. And then by the time I realised that it was on the wrong platform, ran back down, it had gone. And I had to get a connection in Bristol. So I missed the connection. Yeah, Liam, don't push tucks, you'll do it. So yeah, it used to be the London trains would come in on this platform around here, this side, and this would be trains going this way, and not this platform over. This was never used. And then this platform in the middle was stuff going to Cheltenham, the little sprinters and that go up there. But yeah, that's all. This actually is really, really is how Swindon looks. And I was about 5 minutes away from there yesterday. Right, so when we come, doors are open. Used to be an old goods yard full of rusting locos and coaches. That was probably up here on the right then. It was either down opposite the outlet village or out towards Wootton Bassett, or it was down here in Stratton. Right, Didcot, platform 2. So we're going on up Main. There's sidings over here. So wait for the 85. So speed limit change, there we go. Now there's a bridge up here that last time I crossed it I was blind drunk. This was 12 years ago. Leaving my work on Christmas, where we finished Christmas, went to the pub, and work was this side of the railway line, just about up here somewhere now. And I live this side of the railway line, or lived then, and there's a pedestrian bridge going across the railway line. I distinctly remember stopping and having a pee off the bridge. Because, you know, when you got to go, you got to go. So there's this bridge here. You did that on the road bridge across Coronation Street. Oh, fair play. Yeah, so my old work was over here somewhere. And this is the bridge I cross over every day to go to work now. Anyway, go back on the inside view and give it the beans. We're on our way to Didcot. In 22 miles. Going another way. bit of rough old track down here. Right, is this going to be finished a bit earlier than I thought it was going to be? Everything's rough in Swindon. Well, bits of it are. Bits of it are quite nice now. We'll jump in and do stick with the same train, but we'll do a bit of London to Brighton. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit lighter than this, because by the time we get to Didcot, we won't be able to see a thing. How's Mr. Coffee? Oh, that's you. Where's the guy sat with his sunglasses? Well, he's a bit like me, actually. I wear my sunglasses. Oh, yeah, Gatwick, exactly, like Sam. It's not X-Plane levels of dusk, is it? It's not bad, no. Quite like the lighting. I really like the audio in this now. Now it's working. He's definitely got a cold, that guy. So 17 miles to arrive in Didcot. Really liking this train. Very well modelled. Love the sounds. Need something here. It seems like they've just slapped the... Why not put that dial there so it's in the middle, and put that one there? You know, from an OCD point of view, or put, you know, the clipboard thing should be there really. If it's for information, you want it roughly in front of you, wouldn't you? Why put it there? Then that could go up there. Or the brake pressure thing could go up there. That could go over there, and the clipboard can go in there. That's where you use your crane. That's probably where you stick your feet. Unless it's got one of the pedal, yeah, it's got one of the pedally things for the AWS. Oh, speeding. Red sky at night. Something's probably on fire over Swindon. Yeah, he's definitely got a cold. 221 tilting controls by the radio. Ooh, 221 tilts. So that's on the oh shit, speeding again. East Coast main line? West Coast main line? The 221 has the worst brakes ever. Oh. Sounds more like a bubonic plague. Oh dear. Yeah, he's definitely got a bit of a cough and a cold. That audio is pretty spot on. Not that I've ever heard of Voyager. You had to install a patch for this today. It's quite amusing. Right, 10 miles to go to Didcot. Is there is there a doctor in the house? Ladies and gentlemen, if anybody's a doctor on board, if they'd like make themselves known to the guard, there appears to be someone on board that is dying. Thank you. It's a very spacious cab, this. A lot of echo. Alright, out speedy again now, aren't I? It's just too easy to speed. We want more of a speed limit than this. We want to look at 150. There is no cause for alarm. How can anyone drive a train? Does anybody know how to drive this thing and stop this thing? Don't ask Sam. Thank you. Bing bong. Right, 7 miles to go for Didcot now. One thing I looked at getting last year at some point was a what's the word? A little Korg MIDI keyboard. So that I can have some sound effects and stuff to play onto videos, like the ding ding from buses and stuff. But yeah, I don't know where I'd put one. It will be quite amusing, I think, because for Fernbus, you know, I could do my announcement thing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to leave your information on the seat back pocket, on the card in the seat back pocket in front of you, we can notify your next of kin just in case you die on this journey. Anybody's found lying on the train will be disposed of at Didcot. Thank you. Big bong. So yeah, that's still a thing that might happen. Anyway, I've slowed down a bit now, haven't I? Four miles to go. The hell was that noise? Was it like someone ragging a moped while sat at the level crossing? Oh, I just wanted to do that just to hear it go down to an idle. That's so nice. Okay, braking. Lots of braking. See, this must be an old scenario because the cooling towers are still there. They've gone now. Amazing me, I can stop a 747 at 160 knots with a 100 ton of cargo on a mile of runway, but I can't stop a bloody train at a platform. You're probably okay with this, Sam, because it's just one control. Even though I'm struggling now. I had no idea what side the platform was going to be. See, I braked too early. I've peaked too soon. This thing is... it's just epic. You can keep your pacer. I got my new favourite thing. Although it's, you know... I'm loving the fact the audio's going from my left ear to my right ear. Hopefully you're getting that as well. Alright, into Didcot we come. And then we'll jump over to Landon. What, the diesel smell, you mean? And stop. There we go. Where did we start? Bristol, wasn't it? Bath? One of the two. To Didcot. Now the smell of a Voyager in general, which I guess is partly diesel fumes. Yeah, lovely. As we're not clear to drive past Didcot, we are changing driver here. Stay on the train for return journey back to the depot. I won't be doing that. We're now going to wait. It did this yesterday. It took a long time for the menu to come up. There we go. 5 out of 5. Operational errors. Speeding 5 times. Improper use of horn 7 times. Oh! Right, so let's jump to London to Brighton. That's going to be a standard one, I think. Not highly express. London to Brighton, class 220. There we go. Drive the last ever cross-country service from Brighton to Birmingham using XC's 220. There we go. We'll do that one. The other part is the smell of the sewage that was leaked in onto insulation and the retention tank vent pipe near the AC duct. Oh, lovely. Glorious then. Right, so now we're going to do Brighton to Landon, which should be an hour. The driver, please press T to load passengers and set up your cab ready for departure at 14:22. Right, it's already running, I think. Or are we? No, key's not in. Right, I've got to put the wipers on now as well, which is here. There, wasn't it? Okay. Right, there we go. We're all set up and ready to go. Lights on. No. There we go. They're afraid that someone's going to come ram-raiding down the platform. So, a rainy trip from Brighton to London. Right, driver, next stop, Gatwick Airport. You think they'd do something about obviously the diesel smoke and it burning all around the top of the train really as well, wouldn't you? So going on a main line. But that sounds good. Did someone say planes? Right, 40. No, it's not. Fly, fly, fly. Look, you did this last time when I streamed, and I gave in and did some flying. Right, 75 limit. You think they stop here on the way past, don't you? Pick up your passengers. Fling one of those hooks out, like you used to have for the letters. And just get people to stand in a certain place and just hook them on. Might be slightly dangerous. Right, 90 coming up here. Someone answer that phone. Oh, speeding. That single yellow. It was green. Why did I get the AWS warning? That's just speed limit change. No, double yellows now. Larwood's now going to say I should have watched that video on UK signalling. Right, the next one's a single yellow. I'm getting ready to brake. Another double yellow. Green. Right. We should be okay then. Which means we're probably following someone. And not in a stalker type of way. Oh no, I can see yellows down here though. Fly, 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 fly. No, we're driving a train. No one wants to see me fly a plane. Right, another double yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Alibaba, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the content. Could be back tomorrow afternoon with some tourist bus. If not tomorrow afternoon, then certainly Monday afternoon. Oh, for God's sake. Don't you start, Larwood. Right, single yellow. No, double yellow. I'm definitely following something. Definitely don't fly any planes, Steve. Well, I wasn't intending on doing any flying after. Well, yeah, there's a possibility of doing some flying after this, but not on the stream. Hey, I flew the 172 today without the G1000 in it. And don't tell Chris, but I took it back to Heathrow. Because that's the thing I'm going to do now. Right, single yellow. No, double yellow. It's going from... Oh, this is tormenting me, these lights. Is it going to be double yellows all the way to London? Right, single yellow. The next one could be a red, so I'm going to slow down. Next one is a single yellow. It's an hour-long video, and even though you said don't watch the last 20 minutes, that's still a 40-minute video on British signals. That's a yellow still. You know, Birmingham at Frankfurt. How does that happen, Sam? It's a dangerous thing, isn't it? Well, now I've got that gyro fix done for X-Plane. Right, we're back to some double yellows now. I will watch it, Larwood. I've got to finish watching the Bruce Springsteen on Broadway thing. I've got an hour of that to go as well. He's still got his cough. Yeah, something like that. James, about 54-minute long video. Lara keeps trying to get me to watch it. Right, we got green now. 11 miles to 3 bridges. You can choose lower at your end. You haven't got to watch it at source. You can choose a lower stream. But yeah, I did realise when I started streaming I'm still at 60 FPS as well. So yeah, apologies for that. It will be up on YouTube. It'll be up on YouTube on Wednesday. So you should be able to watch it when it goes up on YouTube. That'll give you various qualities. Oh, speeding. Yeah, I can't turn it down midstream, unfortunately. I'm only going at 3.5 gig output. Okay, well, I've got the wipers on. It's not raining anymore. My upload. I couldn't think of the words. My bitrate. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, I've got intermittent on now. How's that a thing? Off, thank you. 3.5 gigawatts. Oh, I love that film. You must have one hell of an internet connection. My upload is 3.5 gig up that I'm pushing out. The hell is a gigawatt? You've never seen Back to the Future then, Tux? At least we've got daylight now. Meg. Gig? Meg. Great Scott. Yeah, Meg, I don't know. It's been a long day. I was back at work. Thing is, you can't just watch the first Back to the Future. You've got to watch them all. Yeah, not gig. Yeah, Meg, isn't it? Why is I thinking gig? Meg. Yes, 3.5 meg upload. The second still confuses me. Third one's not bad, but the first one is just incredible. A bit I like about the second one is where it carries on instantly from the first one. More films should do that. So you can watch it all as one continuous thing. How many other sequels do that? How many carry on exactly from where the first film left off? Just under 3 hours an hour and a 166. I'll lose my mind by the end. 3 hours, Larwood? That's a long time in a 166. Where's that going to and from? It's quite nice having platforms and things that we didn't get last night. Oh, 80 coming up. I'm going to get fined for that, aren't I? Improper use of being horny. Edinburgh to Dundee and back. I went to Dundee earlier in the year. Quite nice, actually. Yeah, but you went to bed. You weren't flying it. You took off, put your autopilot on, went to bed. Larwood can't do that. Right. Oh, it is still raining. No, I want to go to internal. Thank you. We'll go, if I can reach them in knob, there we go, intermittent. Alright, 90. Go via 3 bridges, which means we're not too far from Gatwick. I really rather you didn't read if you're not. Well, I got one hand on my mouse, one hand on my gaming keypad, so I haven't really got a lot of scope to be able to reach for anything at the moment. I've been wanting a drink for the last 20 minutes, and it's over there. I can't reach it. I've got some jelly babies, though. God, this thing just sounds so good. Bet you 166 doesn't sound like that, Larwood. Right, through 3 bridges we go. Gatwick is the next stop in 2.8 miles. Yeah, I've never seen or heard a real Voyager, so we don't get them down in this neck of the woods. I don't think it's a long time since I've been to the train station, so... Not to be able to see any planes anyway, weather like this. It sounds just like that does. Well, thanks very much. Who needs to go near the real train when I can just have it in the right, with double yellows again. Busy coming the other way. Right, is that going to be a single or a double? Single. And he's going to get a red at the platform. The plane, look, planes. There you go, Sam, planes. Right, we've got a red light anyway here. Just about see him over there. There's a plane, there's a plane. I was going to keep us here a while. I can have a drink now. Yeah, if you are new and haven't already, please do check out the Discord server. Unfortunately, Tux and Sam are in there, but you can just ignore those. But yeah, Discord server is a brilliant Discord community full of sim fans of all types. Truck fans, bus fans, coach fans, train fans, and a few plane fans, as you might have spotted. And the only reason it's worth visiting, apparently, is for Tux. He makes the odd appearance, you know, he's like royalty. He turns up, says his thing, goes. We don't get the Queen's speech, we get the Tux speech. Oh, and Sam, obviously, yes, and Sam. Right. Still got a red light. Still waiting people to board. Yes, if you're into any sort of sim gaming, we accept all sorts, but there's also an entertainment section in there where we share a bit of music. There's an 18 plus room where we occasionally rant. Currently, and not for much longer, there's a Happy New Year room. I've just noticed the logo on top of the roof. Look, I wonder if that's actually there. So you can tell the difference between the airport and the train station. Oh look, there's a train station as you're coming into land. Oh, they've got a train station. Still got a red light. It's going to keep us here for 5 minutes, isn't it? Oh, it is there in real life. I've never flown into Gatwick, so I'll have to look out for that. That's a challenge. I need to fly over Gatwick in the daylight and see if it's actually there in X-Plane. It won't be, will it? Well, that happens to all of us with age, doesn't it, Tux? Still got a red. I should change it, but welcome to Prestwick. Well, that'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? How many people would look out of the windows, they're coming into land and go, wait, what? That would be awesome. Still red. So we'll finish this when we get to wherever it is we're going to. F1. Croydon is where we're due after this. It's supposed to be a 60-minute scenario. Must have been half an hour, I suppose. 14:22, so that's been half an hour. We're due at 15:09, so another 20 minutes. Yeah, that's about right. So yeah, once we've done this, we'll call it a day, and then possibly back tomorrow afternoon, doing some tourist bus. If you're watching this on YouTube, that will make a lot of sense. Oh, here comes the train. Still red. It's all that time rushing to get here. Well, not rushing. And it makes us sit here. Don't forget, New Year's Eve. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, it's going out after New Year's Eve, so it won't make a lot of sense. New Year's Eve, I'm back. We're doing some Euro trucking. New Year's Eve. Some games to give away on the stream. So a bit of ETS2 multiplayer. A bit of music. And a chill out. See if we can go from north to south or something of the map. Or east to west or something. Actually, be quite nice to go UK to Russia. We'll do that. On Monday night. So a bit of ETS2 multiplayer for New Year's Eve. Not sure as yet whether I'll be going up to midnight or beyond it. We'll see how the evening goes and how many people are around. But got some stuff to give away, so if enough people watch, we'll certainly be doing that. Details will be posted in the Discord server on Monday. Still red. Well, he's been here as long as I have. He's been sat there. Oh, no, he's going. Oh, I see. You get to go. Oh, gone very dark. I've lost my train. You two have been communicating with each other, haven't you? As you can see, there's a few flight and plane fans in the Discord server, so that's enough reason. Oh, a bit of a glitchy sign. Interesting reading that, which is backwards as well. Okay, I'm getting bored of Gatwick now, and half my train's disappeared. Okay. I'm trying to... Okay, yeah, the back of my train is gone. Hang on, no, it's a different bloody thing though, isn't it? I'm thinking I was seeing the 8 car from before. Concorde landed on top of my train. Nice. It must be set a while ago then. How long has Concorde not been flying for now? 18 years, something like that? Come on, would you look? We were here in plenty of time. Hooray. Doors are closing. Are they? Alright, driver, next stop, East Croydon, 1507 to 1509. That's what you think. Let's go. Right button. That's pretty cool. You've been to have a look, have you? Right, East Croydon, here we come. Other versions of Gatwick are available. But I must say, like many things that he's made me buy, yeah, Mr. Coffee's still there. I'm really glad that Larwood suggested I bought this. Bing. $15 miles to go. Try not to speed. Bing. What film was that from? Where something happened and the guy went bing. That's annoying me. Film from the 80s. Steve Martin in it. What's it called? Steve Martin, Lily Tomlin, where they swap bodies. Her soul entered him, and the guy that made it happen, every time a bing noise happened, he went bing. I can't remember what it's called now. If you know and you've got this far and I haven't found out or forgotten about it since then, leave a comment below. That film you're talking about was this one. So I can't remember. Right, 80 limit. Coming up. So we'll keep slowing down for it. And then we're up to 90. Monty Python operating with a machine that goes bing. No, it wasn't. As a film with Steve Martin and Lily Tomlin, the one I'm thinking about anyway. Michael Palin's getting a knighthood. Sir Michael Palin. You can't beat a bit of Monty Python now. We are the knights that say nee. The Lifting Ghostbusters. Now there's a good film. I would check it out on my phone, but I'm trying to drive a train. Someone jump on IMDb and look at the films Lily Tomlin's been in with Steve Martin. There can't be that many. It's from the 80s, where her soul went. She's dying or something, and has her soul supposed to go into another woman, but it goes into a little pot, and the pot falls out of a window or something. It lands on him, so her soul enters him, and she's controlling half his body. He's controlling the other. It's actually quite a funny. All of Me. That's the one. That's the one. Thank you, Blinky. All of Me. It's actually quite a funny film. But yeah, in that, the guy that was taking her soul out of her, whenever something happened that made a noise, he went bing. That's what made me think of it. Anyway, thank you. Yes, All of Me. Steve Martin, Lily Tomlin. Really funny film. Slight tangent then. I could drive this thing for forever, for hours. This thing's awesome. Why couldn't we have had this on the Brighton to Bedford, London? Brighton to Bedford, Larwood. I'd rather be in the PC-12. Yeah, I'm actually, because it's quite early, I think I'm going to actually jump in and do some flying after this. Although I did put my pedals under the desk and plugged the G27 in. Yeah, I might jump in and do some flight. That's probably a good reason why. But the sound's incredible. I really love the way this thing sounds. Apart from the noise through the tunnel, that's a bit odd. Right, 7 miles to go. Oh, that went quiet. Oh, there we go. Find your head. That's quite cool going over that. Actually, that goes round, links up, down there. I was quite impressed with that new DMU new way of leaving Paddington that we had. You go out and over that humpback bridge thing. That was never there last time I went to Paddington. That's new. Right, 5 miles to go. Back under this bridge. I'm going to smack my head on it. Yeah, really enjoyed spending nearly a couple of hours in this thing. Oh, it's not a tunnel. Yeah, still got the cough. I can read, I just struggle with some big words, that's all. Turn his wipers off again now. There we go. Like big. No, I can cope with that one. Green on my side. And 3 miles to go. You're talking Game of Thrones there, aren't you, Larwood? Right, 60, and then a 45. And then down to a stop at East Croydon. AWS warning. Jump back inside. So, oh, we got a red that way. That's because of that train there, I suppose. It'd be quite dangerous to run through that one. Okay, 60. Okay, anyone else hear church bells? That was slightly weird. This game, only Quasimodo, really impresses me at times. It just, after the last night's disaster, obviously the audio was completely my fault, with some wiring issues. But yeah, this has actually really impressed me. I like Trainsim World, but I definitely think there's more scope to Trainsim. More routes, more trains. And in we come. So East Croydon. That's going to be a red up there, and this thing's going to go off. Yep. And there we come. We bring this journey to a close, the video to a close, and consequently the stream as well, once we open the doors. I really enjoyed that. What a great train that is. Can highly recommend it. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description below to Just Trains site. If not, go to Just Trains and search for it. The Voyager Advanced. It sounds flipping awesome. Really good addition. I'll certainly be looking for more routes that I can drive it on, because what a great bit of kit that is. So there can be more train sim coming up on YouTube for sure, as well as the regulars in OMSI, and a combination of jumping between tourist bus and firm bus on a Friday. And it's a shame that flight doesn't do well on YouTube, because I'm really enjoying doing flight. But the odd flight video may jump in there, as well as a bit of trucking and a bit of other stuff as well. So plenty of content. Well done this afternoon, driver. It's the end of an era. Never again will a true inter-regional express leave Brighton. End of an era. I was speeding 6 times. That was better than the other one. So yeah, I've done hour and 56 minutes in the class 220. Which is really nice. So yeah, there we go then. I will end that there. I'm going to change some kit around now and go do some flying. Don't forget to check out the Discord server. I do mention it a lot, but yeah, it is a brilliant place. So do please check that out. Don't forget to subscribe to YouTube if you haven't and you're watching this on Twitch. And yeah, follow me on Twitter, if not just to get notifications whenever there's a new YouTube video out. Links are in the description below. And if you're feeling generous, there's a donation button down there as well. Until tomorrow afternoon possibly, but if not, certainly New Year's Eve. Thanks everybody for watching.